Beans don't burn on the grill.
What's up, everyone? It's Josh Fitch here with Crunch Time. We're here at YSU on location this week. We're here in the DeBartolo Lounge. Got a big day coming this week. Ron Jaworski, former NFL quarterback. We're going to try and get some questions to him and tour the facilities here at YSU. Nate Shively will be with me as well. Born March 23rd, 1951 in Lackawanna, New York, Ron Jaworski was a normal kid up until he reached high school, where he was a three-sport monster. Prior to being nicknamed Jaws by former 76ers head coach Doug Collins, he was known as Rifle Ron due to his very strong and very fast two-seam fastball. He turned down a full-ride scholarship from YSU to play baseball and instead accepted a full-ride scholarship playing football at Youngstown State University. After being drafted by the St. Louis Rams and then traded the next year to the Philadelphia Eagles, Jaworski spent the rest of his career as a very noteworthy quarterback in the National Football League. After retiring in 1990, Jaws became, and still remains, one of the best sports broadcasters there is.
Now I can honestly tell you this. I've only been nervous one time. I played in Super Bowls. I proudly wear that ring. Won a lot of football games as a quarterback. Been a broadcaster for 24 years. For 5 years doing Monday Night Football. And the only time I got nervous was my first Monday night telecast. So all of a sudden that week I'm getting prepared for my first Monday night telecast, and I had butterflies, And I had great respect for Monday Night Football. But as we're about 2 minutes out for the first telecast, and it's Mike Tirico and Tony Kornheiser and I, and Hank Williams is doing the introduction. Let's go to Cincinnati, blah, blah, Ron Jaworski, Mike Tirico, and all of a sudden that light goes up. I didn't say it, but I'm thinking, hey, it's Monday Night Football. It's me in front of the camera. Now, I'm just hoping that when Mike Tirico says, well, Ron, what do you think of tonight's game? I don't go,
When I hear the name Ron Jaworski, I tend to think of an amazing sports broadcaster that he is today. After doing some research, though, realizing he was a very, very marquee quarterback in the NFL for 17 years, making a Super Bowl appearance.
When I hear the name Ron Jaworski, I actually don't even recognize it because I think of the name Jaws. He always told us when we were at the YSU Sports Broadcasting Day, make the camera your own. You have to own it. That's what Stuart Scott told him. And Ron Jaworski just shows that professionalism through football and as a broadcaster. Jim Tressel was born on December 5th, 1952. He started his career at Youngstown State University. He got his first head coaching job at YSU when he was 34 years old. He held this job from 1986 to 2000. That's 14 years on his first coaching job, where, by the way, he won 4 national championships. After his time at YSU ended, he went on to coach one of the most storied college football franchises, The Ohio State University. He was the coach of the Buckeyes for 9 years, adding another national championship to his impressive resume. After taking some time off, he is now the president of YSU, where it all started.
Those of us in leadership positions, it's really important that we help, once we find out what people's goals are, is to help them understand what it takes to get there.
When you hear the name Jim Tressel, you think of all his time he spent at Ohio State, winning that national championship in 2002, all the games he won, the bowl games, the list just goes on and on. But when we got a chance to listen to him at Sports Broadcasting Day at YSU, you realize he's done so much more. First, he started out as a head coach at YSU. Now he's the president. He's accomplished so much, had a great career, and he seems like such a good guy to be around. What do you think when you hear the name Jim Tressel?
When I think of Jim Tressel, I think of a mentor. I saw the 30 for 30 Youngstown Boys, which he was in with Maurice Clarett, and he was basically a father figure. And I think that's how he is as the president of YSU. He obviously cares about each and every person in Youngstown, and he's just a caring guy.